We're back. Welcome guys to Hadassah Creation. And guess what? My name's Hadassah and this is my channel. And today's video is the do's and don'ts of Japanese hair straightening and the hair type. So I've been receiving a lot of inboxes and a lot of people leaving the comments about, can my hair do Japanese hair straightening? And this video would explain it all to you, so stay tuned. So let's talk about Japanese hair straightening. So if you saw my last video, what is Japanese hair straightening? Hopefully explain to you what it is. And if you haven't, just look somewhere in my description box and you can see the link to that, or just look in my channel page and you'll see that information. But this video is the do's and don'ts. So let's get down to the different hair types. So over here we have 1 and 2, and over here we have 2, 3, and 4. Now 1 is straight and 4 gets to the tighter curls, which is called coils or kinky hair. And in between is, this wavy and curling. And within those we have the grade of hair, which is A, B, C. Now depending on your hair type are you a candidate for Japanese hair straightening? Now during the consultation we will discuss that, and from that we'll be able to tell you if you qualify for it. Now I have a lot of people that are in the 4 family. I'm in the 4 family. My hair type is more like a 4B, 4C, more 4C, and few parts are for B. I have combination curls, but majority of my hair is 4C. Now that means my curls are tighter. Now I wouldn't recommend people that have, 4 type hair to do Japanese hair straightening. Only reason is because of the maintenance. Now here's a picture of new growth for our hair type, and a lot of people do not want to have a new growth for over, 3 or 4 months, because I need at least 3 inches of new growth in order to do the Japanese hair straightening. Now I would recommend, if you want to do it, if you did protective hairstyles to protect your hair during that process. But if you want to do it in the beginning and then now your new growth start to come in, and then you do protective hairstyles and then you can do your roots, then it's something different. But let's say some people don't want to do protective hairstyle, they want to wear their hair up constantly. I don't recommend to have the new growth if you're not doing a protective hairstyle. That's the only reason why I wouldn't recommend the Japanese hair straightening, because of the maintenance of it. Are you willing to come in more often because of the hair texture? That's about it. I would recommend a relaxer. Reason being is because a relaxer you can do every 2-3 months, but a Japanese hair straightening you may have to go every 6 months, because not only are the curls tighter, it's a little harder to do it if it's not enough new growth. And like I said, a lot of people don't want to deal with all that. So I get a lot of people that ask me for that. So hopefully that answers your question. Now some people ask, why would a person with 1 type hair get it? Even though your hair can be straight, a lot of times people have straight hair but it's frizzy. Frizz is caused if your hair sheds a lot. The more your hair sheds, the more frizzy you will get. So we have 1 type, 2 type, 3 type, and 4 type. Hopefully that answered the question for the different type of hair. Let's talk about the do's and don'ts. If you currently have a relaxer in your hair, you can't do a Japanese hair straightening. If you have a box color dye. What is a box color dye? A box color dye is any hair dye that you buy from CVS or Walgreens or whatever store, I don't know if they still have Eckert's, but whatever store that you have that you don't need a license to buy that product, it's not recommended because of the ammonia in it. Those companies tend to put a lot of ammonia in their products, and it's damaging for the hair. There's ways that we can do it, but it's not recommended. Also, if you went to another country and you had something done to your hair that keeps your hair permanently straight, it's not recommended. This is why during a consultation we do a hair test strand to make sure that you're eligible for it. So let's talk about color. So if you had your hair done by a professional, they use professional hair color, you can wait either 2 weeks before or 2 weeks after to do your Japanese hair straightening. I recommend 2 weeks after because when you do it before, it tends to because of the Japanese opening the hair up and it's going in there to reshape the bonds, sometimes you can tend to lose a little bit of color and your hair look a little lighter. So I tell my clients to wait afterwards to do it, but I do have people that have done it 2 weeks before and it's okay. What else? If you bleach your hair, which is lightening your hair that are blonde or not naturally blonde hair, and I've done it on their hair, but I'm very cautious when I do it. So the do's of Japanese hair straightening: make sure that you guys use good products, especially with whatever those hairstylists recommend, because most of the brands make shampoo and conditioner and leave-in products for that particular service. It's very good for the hair, and it has a lot of nutrients and proteins and vitamins in it made for that particular hair. Also, you're able to go swimming, you're able to go to the ocean. Even if you go to the ocean, try to rinse your hair out with or without Japanese hair straightening. Rinse your hair out and try to use a towel to keep your hair protected, or something to keep your hair protected, because the sun can be damaging to your hair and it can dry your hair, especially with the salt water. You can't go swim. You can go swimming. You can go work out. You can wash your hair a day if you like. You can still curl your hair. You can still flat iron it. If you want to put crinkles in it, you want to put waves, you want to put curls. However long your hair lasts before, when you used to flat iron and curl it, the same amount of time when you curl it now, it will last. Do's and don'ts of the Japanese hair straightening. Definitely not putting that in the video, but can I do it for my hair type? Yes, your hair type can do it. It's how often are you willing to do it? That's the question. How often are you willing to do your Japanese hair straightening? So think about this. The curlier your hair is, the more often you have to do it. The less curly your hair is, you can probably push it maybe once a year and do it. But if you have really tight curls, and I have clients that have tight curls that do it, but just come more often than the other clients. You know, what's your budget like? If you can afford coming in more often, then you can do it. Also, don'ts. Do not wash your hair and flat iron your hair wet, with or without Japanese hair straightening. That's a bad idea, period. Here's a big do not. Big capital letters, do not do this service by yourself. Do not go on YouTube and watch the video and attempt to do it by yourself. This process, this service is a service that you have to be trained to do it. It's not a service you just go watch on YouTube and then, hey, I can go do it to someone, even if you are a hairstylist, because it could damage someone's hair. I've seen people come in because they went somewhere and bought the products and they did it to their hair, and now their hair is damaged, and there's nothing you can do once your hair is damaged but do deep conditioning treatments. That's it, until your hair grows out. So to save you the time and trouble, do not go anywhere that doesn't know what they're talking about by Japanese hair straightening, and do not do it yourself. Please, I'm telling you, it is not worth it. It's not worth the heartache. It's not worth the pain. It's not worth the crying. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it yourself. This is a permanent solution. Is a permanent service. So once it's done in your hair, there's no going back. There's no washing out. It's done. So make sure that when you do the service that you're committed to do it. But once most people do it, they love it. There's no, like I said, once again, there's no washing out. There's no, okay, I want to be straight today, and then tomorrow I don't want to be straight again. You're straight. You're sis, you're going to be straight. That's it. Do live your best life. Because now that you have straight hair, and you have frizz-free hair, and you have curly-free hair, wavy-free hair, do you know what the best feeling is? To go from hours of doing your hair, and now you're able just to live life and spend less time on your hair and more time enjoying life. That's the best part about it, and that's why I like doing it. So talk to me, guys. Hopefully this answered all your questions and concerns, and if I left anything out, just ask in the comment box. And if you want more contents like this and you want me to make more videos, just leave in the comment, inbox me, message me, and follow me on my other social media outlets. I will put the link in here somewhere. And if you like this video and you want to see more of it, subscribe to my channel. I'm being more consistent about making videos, and I'm so happy to see where this journey goes. Your girl got a nice little fancy camera, so she ready, and that's about it. I think that's all the things I could think of on the top of my head of Japanese hair straightening do's and don'ts. And thank you so much, guys, for watching, and be blessed, and I'm sending love and light your way.